you should be giving face. If you got ready with me and did every step that I did, you should be giving face, okay? When the money ain't around and the bitches ain't around, who the fuck will be around? Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Amber and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I get this look. This is my go-to makeup routine. You guys really love this look in the braid video, so I thought that I would show you guys how I get this look and the lip combo because you really liked it. I also did a nude lip combo, just like my go-to lips. If I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I'm wearing, anything like that, this is the look I do. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing that, then just keep watching. First, I moisturize my skin. You can use whatever moisturizer you want. I personally always reach for the Clinique Moisture Surge. Okay, so next I go in with my eye cream. I always forget to put my eye cream on before my moisturizer. I think normally just because I'm like in a rush or I'm not thinking about it. So I just put it on after my moisturizer because I forget every single time. And it's not that big of a deal to me. I feel like I have it on, so it's fine. I also put it over my eyes. Make sure you apply it going up so you're not pulling and tugging on your under eye. After that, I go in with my Clinique Moisture Surge Lip Mask. It's just thick enough. It really hydrates my lips. It stays on like my whole makeup routine so that by the time I get to the end and I'm ready for my lipstick or lip gloss or whatever I'm doing, my lips are super duper moisturized. Next we have primer. I use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. I also use the hydrating one. It kind of just depends on how my skin is feeling. Next I go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I just apply this in my T-zone and a little on my cheeks. That's all I do for prepping and priming the skin. Now we're gonna move on to brows. I personally am a brows before foundation complexion type of girl. So for brows, I use a pencil. I used to love using a brow pomade, but feel like a pomade is too harsh. For me, you could do these exact same steps with your pomade. So yeah, but a pencil, I feel like it is easier to work with. It doesn't dry out so fast. You don't have to blend so much. You have all the control. You don't have to have an extra tool like the brush to go with the pomade. A pencil is just my jam. I used to love pomades though, but no, not anymore. So I start by just brushing my brows out. Ooh, my eyebrows need to be done. I use the Precisely My Brow in the shade number 4. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in the brows. I like to set my primer and moisturizer into place where I applied it around my brows so that the product that I'm gonna put in my brows, like my concealer and my brow pencil, so it can stick. If not, it's kind of like the product just glides around everywhere and you don't get the best application. Also, this allows my brows to not get oily throughout the day. I just use the Derma Blend Loose Professional Setting Powder in the shade Original. So I don't wipe it off or anything. I just move into the brows. I start by just lining my brows, very light-handed, slow and soft, following the natural shape of my brows. I do extend my brows a little at the edges to get the shape that I want. So we just lined our brow at the bottom. Now we're gonna take our pencil and we're just going to make line motions. This is gonna mimic hair strokes. I'm gonna go very slow and soft so you don't have harsh brows. So now we're gonna draw a line at the top. I don't start up here and draw the line because it's gonna look too boxy. So I start a little further back, and at the top I kind of make my shape the way I want my brows to be, where I would want my arch to fall, because my brows are kind of lacking in this area. So I create the shape I want. If you already have a good brow shape, just follow the natural shape of your brows. And you always want to use a light hand so it doesn't get too harsh. That's the shape I like. I'm gonna brush it out in the front. And I'm gonna brush it all the way through to see where we need to fill in. So you see how there's like sparse areas? I'm just gonna fill those in. We'll use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is bomb. It's thick enough that you have control of the product. It's not runny, it's not getting everywhere, it's not hard to use. So I just take the concealer on this flat brush. The brush is really flat, just like this. I take it on both sides, no reason, I just do that. This is a Morphe M4 3-2 brush, and I'm just going to place my hand on my vanity so that my hand is very stable. You can place it on your cheek. Just make sure you have a very stable hand, and I'm just going to carve out my brows. I take this It Cosmetics brush. It looks like this. I think this is a blurring concealer brush. I will have it down in the description box for sure. This blends out concealer so effortlessly, and I blend it out. Boom. And I take whatever foundation I'm gonna use, which is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. This is my go-to foundation, and I am in the shade 486. So I'm just gonna take that and I'm going to conceal the top. I use my foundation so that I don't have halo brows. I only want the highlighted look at the bottom of my brows, down in this area, not at the top. Dang. My mama keep calling me. Hello?
You work for her?
Yep.
That's what I am. I'm just a man.
For the final step with brows, I'm gonna go back in with the 24-hour brow setter, and I'm just gonna set them one more time. So next I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I use this in the shade medium bisque. So I use this to color correct and conceal like spots that I don't want to see through my foundation. I use a good bit of this, like I really apply it, and I really don't have to. I'm just used to applying it like this, but I put this on my nose source from where my glasses sit, and on my under eyes, because my under eyes are kind of naturally pink. I don't know why. And then I put it anywhere where I have like an old pimple mark or just like a mark. This is a dirty Okay, it's dirty. It is what it is. Eco Tool sponge. I'm not really blending this out. I'm just spreading it out since I do apply so much, but I'm not really trying to blend it out. I use this dry because it really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to smooth it out so that it's not like a lot of product caked right there. And I'm going to take my Real Technique sponge. It is dirty right now. I'm gonna go clean it. If you want your sponge to be as hot as your hands can take it, I don't know what it does, but trust me, it's like it melts the makeup into your skin and it just makes it look so flawless and just so skin-like. It's a game changer. So I'm gonna go wet this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my wet sponge and I'm now going to apply my foundation. This part you want to work fast so that your sponge can stay nice and warm. So I am using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I am in the shade 486 and I'm just going to apply this. I use the body sponge by Real Techniques because I like how big it is. It's just, I don't know. I like it way better than the regular one, but I don't know why. But I just know, you know? And I also put this on my eyelid so everything can be nice and flawless.
I'll just don't mesmerize by that ass.
I blend my foundation out for a very long time. I feel like it has a lot to do with how it sits on your face. So yeah, take your time when you're blending out your foundation.
Change my opinion, change on my flows, change my approach, no more loving these hoes and men.
Okay, so next we are gonna go ahead and highlight. So for my highlight, my go-to concealer is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I use the shade Light Beige. I'm gonna put some on my forehead, under my eyes. I'm just gonna let it sit a couple seconds so it can get a little thicker, and then I'm gonna blend it out with the pointed side of my beauty sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. I'm just gonna pat a really soft. I take it going up.
Strange new addictions, up on the road, change my opinion, change on my flows, change my approach, loving these hoes and men, it rains and it pours, hey, you make me feel, yes.
Okay, so then I take the butt of my sponge where I have leftover foundation and I go around the highlight. This is just an extra blending step. It just meshes everything together really well. Now I'm gonna move into cream contour and bronzer. I use the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in Honey Glaze. I am also gonna mix it with the Juvia's Place foundation stick, and I'm only gonna do a little of this. One. Well, I guess I'm not gonna do a little. I did the regular amount, and I'm gonna use some of the Honey Glaze one because I really like the color of this. I'm not obsessed with the formula because I feel like it gives me illumination, and I don't really love that, but I'm obsessed with the color, so that's why I use that. I am going in with this Real Techniques 200 brush. This is a expert face brush. So I'm just blending that out. I'm about to get makeup all in my hair. I really don't want to get makeup in my hair. I'm gonna try to put this scarf on. And then I take whatever's left on the brush and I just do a slight nose contour. And I bring it up under my brow. Now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Cream Concealer in Honey Glaze. And I'm just going to press that over it. Look how nice the shade is. And I don't bring my contour any further than the end of my eye, so like here, because I don't want it all the way here. And you kind of just have to know what works best for your face shape. You can't just do what everyone else does. You have to find what works for your face shape to flatter your features. But that's easy. Once you do your makeup enough and you see what you like and what you don't like and the shadows and everything like that, it'll come natural. Don't worry. So I don't take it very far in and I don't take it very far up. Next, I'm going to take my sponge. I'm going to take the tip and I'm going to go blend everything back out just to kind of reinforce your highlight. So I am taking the Laura Mercier translucent. I also use Hunni. This one is just the one that's by me. So you're gonna make sure you blend out all your creases really good because you don't want to set a crease into place. Blow off the extra and you're just going to press it into your skin. Just gonna press it into the skin. I'm not baking yet. And it's okay if a little gets into your brows. I put some around my lip area. Press it in. Take it down my nose. So next I am going to bronze. Today I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer and I am using number 3 tan. So I like to take a big fluffy brush. Take these two fluffy brushes. This one is the MAC 150S and this one is the Morphe M527 brush. I'm going to first dip in this using the MAC 150S brush. I'm just going to tap off the extra and I'm just going to do huge circles, not going past my eye, but I really just keep this in one spot. I don't even really move too much. Oh yeah, the hair is messed up, but it's okay. This brush kind of has a point on it, so I just take it and I apply it very sloppy to my nose. Next we're gonna go into blush. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Blush Trio. This is in Peachy Love and I'm going to take a Morphe M405 brush looks like this. It's dirty too. It is what it is. My baby uses my brushes as his drumsticks, so that's why it looks like this. So just ignore that. I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna dip this in all of these. I'm gonna smile. And I'm just going to press this back and forth. I love blush. Like, I'm gonna put hella on. Looks crazy right now. I know. Now I'm going to take that M527 brush I was telling you guys about, and I'm going to go in and blend my bronzer and my blush together. This is going to tone down the blush as well. See, and it kind of just meshes together. Next, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier powder again, and I'm going to take this Morphe sponge. I'm going to bake and carve out my nose. I feel like this is the best sponge to use for things like this. And I just press it because it gives me so much anxiety when people sweep. I feel like I'm gonna sweep off the makeup that's right there because I don't set my face. So, like, I don't set my face with the all over powder. So, yeah, that really makes me nervous. Okay, so now is the time where I kind of look at myself and I just touch up things that need to be touched up. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to add some brow gel to my brows. This is the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. I'm going to use this brush by Blackpink. I get this from my local beauty supply store. You can probably look it up online and find it, but it's just a pointed brush. You could also use the Morphe M581 brush, and they look very similar. Well, you know, kind of. I'm just gonna use this brush to sweep everything away.
Take me back to Georgia, back to Atlanta. Funny how present turns past.
So when I get in this area by my nose, I kind of press it away. I found that sweeping gives my face texture and it makes it look really powdery, so I just kind of press it away. Okay, so now that we're here, I'm going to now set my face, spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Damn. Now I'm taking some Becca highlighter in Opal and I just apply this with my finger. Looks crazy now, but it's fine. So I'm going to curl my lashes. I use a regular lash curler. Unlike my everyday makeup, I do not wear lashes every day. So I'm going to apply this Essence Lash. Let me put the top on, dang. So for mascara, I'm going to apply this Essence Lash Princess mascara. And I'm only going to apply it to my top. I'm going to use a closer mirror because, baby. I don't apply mascara a special way. I just put it on there and I just make sure every lash is coated, and I try my hardest not to get it on my eyelid. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry before I get that off my eyelid. Next, I'm going to apply my lip gloss. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite nude lip combo. I take MAC Cork, of course, and I'm just going to line my lip with that.
That's what I am. I'm just a man.
Then I take Honey Love by MAC, which is just like a nudie pink, and I just pop that in the middle. Then I go in with Chestnut and I fill out the outer edges to deepen it a little. I go back in with Honey Love to blend it out. Then I take the Juvia's Place lip gloss and Barely There, and I just pop it in the middle. So yeah, this is it. So we did Cork and Chestnut lip liner, Honey Love lipstick, and Juvia's Place lip gloss and Barely There. Okay, so for this lip, I'm just taking off the lip gloss. Okay, this lip is a matte lip, so I don't want my lips to be dry. I'm gonna apply the smallest amount of chapstick, work it in and rub it off. For this lip, I am going to take MAC Feel So Grand liquid lip color, and I'm just going to apply this like I'm lining my lips. Okay, now I'm going to take the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in Quite the Standout, and I'm going to put this in the middle. You want to work as fast as possible because these are liquid lipsticks and they do dry down fast. And I'm just going to press it in with my lips. Now I'm going to take this MAC 242 S brush and I'm going to blend everything out. Now I'm going to take the MAC Cherry Lip Liner and I'm just going to define my lips and make it look really nice and even. I'm going to use this close-up mirror. I don't like when you can see like the inside part of my lips, so I'm gonna apply a little bit more of the orange, the Quite the Standout. And I'm not gonna press it out, I'm just gonna do it with the brush. And then for a little extra cleanup, I'm going to take the same brush I cleaned up my brows with, and I'm just going to make it super neat on the edges. So yeah, this is the finished lip combo for the red. This just takes this look to a whole nother level. We use the Feel So Grand liquid lip color, the Quite the Standout liquid lip color, and the Cherry Lip Pencil by MAC. Bomb. So yeah, this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. Hit the bell so you never miss an upload. Leave me a comment of your favorite lip combos down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.
When the money ain't around,